I don't know why I did that. Just like, doop. Now you can hear. Now you can. All right, I think we're live. All right, guys, what is up? It is Captain C. Welcome back. It is great to be back. And finishing up my second and last cup of coffee. Man, it's just like it's been a crazy year for all of us, but this it's like I always have a problem going on. If one problem ends, the next day, hey Curtis, my name is Problems. What's your name? It's like, oh shit. But anyways, in the Fortnite world, I got a dub yesterday. That was pretty cool. Not to do anything. Well, but I just want to say this. I mean, so I'm a working man, all right? And yesterday was my day off. And usually I only have one day off a week, okay? And I was having the TV. God forbid, forgive me, Lord, for using your name in vain. But I was having the TV for longer than an hour. And Colin wanted the TV. And I guess he wanted it so bad. I mean, well, let me make sure that he's not like behind me or anything. Just let me make sure. He's probably still sleeping. And I told him no. And so we go to my dad. And my dad, I think he was mostly on my side. I mean, but he's like, and Colin told me he told me the give him the TV. Dad sent me a text. I look at my phone and I'm like, nobody sent me a text. So it's like, you know, the message is not clear, you know. The message is not received, so I'm still gonna have the TV. Alright. Alright, hold on. OCD on me. Wait, hold on. Alright. So hold on. Okay. Alright, if you guys have OCD, just, you have to try to ignore it. I know it's hard, but it is possible. But so anyways, continuing with my story, I'm so like distracted right now. So continuing. Alright, there we go. So continuing with my story, I'm trying to remember where I left off. Hold on. Alright. So Colin is taking the controller, and I'm like, no. I still have the TV, and so I'm like, so Colin goes upstairs, comes back down, and he's like, all right, give me the TV, and I'm like, all right, hold up, let me call Dad, and try to straighten this out, and my dad tells me to go upstairs and watch, and I'm like, I can't. It's on the Xbox, because I was watching this, and I'm getting really into it, Batman Beyond. Like, you know, I've seen an episode here or there, but on YouTube I've been watching episodes. So I'm like, fuck it, you know. So for like $36 something on the Xbox, the whole season, I bought the whole season, and I'm enjoying it. I for now on though, I would only buy it like like a physical disc set, because it's kind of like, you know, if you buy a video game on the PlayStation, you can't you can't, once you're finished with that game, or say a movie, you can't sell it, like such as maybe I would buy it off of Amazon for like $35, right? And then once I finish it, maybe I can sell it on Facebook for like $25. Well, here, you know, I guess I'm always gonna have it, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the purchase. So my dad tells Colin and to go upstairs and on the PlayStation, and Colin refuses to play the PlayStation upstairs. He says, you know, he can't, blah blah, account, and it's like, bro, you can. Take some time, set up your account upstairs. It's like, because I know that if we got rid of this PlayStation downstairs, he would be playing upstairs, but he absolutely refuses to play upstairs. Well, me being smart, I end the conversation and be like, all right, sounds good, all right, and he's like, okay, bye. And I hang up the phone, and Colin's like, no, because he's upstairs, and my dad, he's smoking in the garage or something with a cigar, and so Colin just starts, Colin just starts crying, you know, and goes upstairs. Yeah, like literally, he's crying. Like, this is such a worst case scenario for Colin. He starts crying upstairs. And his mom comes down, and she's like the why are you crying? And Colin's like he says this Curtis made me cry. He's like, Curtis made me cry. Yeah, and I'm like, oh my gosh. But she never came to me, thank goodness. But But I saw this coming, so I texted my dad. Let's see what I sent him. Colin is crying. Colin is crying, running to his mommy. And actually, I noticed. Okay, Colin's turn off. About 30 minutes later, he sent that. But it's like, you have to realize, first of all, Colin is always on the PlayStation, alright? He, like me, I work, my normal schedule is 48 hours a week, alright? And I'm not even on the downstairs TV all that often, because it's just, I don't have the time. But on my days off, that's usually when I'm like, okay, you know what, I actually want the TV. And this is not okay for Colin. And it's just, it's kind of one of those things where it's like you can normally have the TV, but every once in a while, when I find the time to be on the TV, I'm gonna want it for a long period of time. Actually, for a normal amount of time that you're on it. See, this is Colin's schedule, alright? He sleeps till 12, alright? He sleeps till 12, but then he also stays awake till 12, like midnight, maybe even later, but usually it's 12, I feel like. And so it's kind of like that. So actually in the morning, if I really wanted to, I could have the TV, but me, I'm actually probably going to reserve the TV and just tell him. It's like okay, like one time I'm like this was a few weeks ago. I told him, all right, basically just to get on his nerves. There's to be like the all right, when I get off of work, I'm gonna want the TV. And he's like, no, and it's like, boy, first of all, I'm going to be gone for 8 hours, so for that whole entire 8 hours, you're good. Like, if I was him, I would be like, all right, you know what? I bet that I can have the TV for the next straight 8 hours. But I I think he sees it as like his friends come on at a certain time, so that's when he wants to be on. But it's like, but also life doesn't revolve around him. So, but yeah. So I come back home after work, and I'm like, oh yeah, hey, I told you TV. I was gonna get on the TV. So I head downstairs, and he's like, no. It's like, what? Two things that make me upset. Like one thing. He's like the he's like the say it's like 9 p.m. It's 9:03 right now. Say it's 9 p.m. and he's like at 10 my turn, and I'm like, boy, are you giving me a time limit? You giving me 1 hour. Oh, when you're on it for straight like probably like 5 hour increments or something like that. And then he has the nerve to come downstairs and be like my turn. It's my turn. I don't care. My turn. And it's like he's thinking he's a boss, and he's like, and he can just come on down and take it. It's like, it's crazy. Absolute crazy. But yeah, one thing that I do wish, and I wonder what time my dad is in now, but I would actually, there's 2 games I want to get. Alright, one game is Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, because I love their space and zombies, and there's times feel like when I just feel like playing it. It's like probably like once a month I'm like, man, I really feel like playing that game. And it's $4.99 at GameStop, but on the PlayStation Store it's $59.99. I'm like, that doesn't even make sense. It's crazy. And then I want to get Madden 19, because I feel like playing Madden sometimes, and yeah. So, alright, I'm actually gonna text my dad and be like, is there a GameStop? Is there a GameStop? Is there a GameStop near you? Yeah, so it's just cheap games, $15. Hello, whoever's joining us, hello. So I think I'm done. I think I'm done explaining my not really hatred of Colin, but my annoyance of Colin and his PlayStation hogging. Well, yeah, guys, I played once yesterday. Got the dub. So let's go at it again. I work at 1 today, but I think I'm actually gonna walk to work today. I'm thinking about walking to work today. I have never walked fully to work. I've always taken a Uber or something like that, but it seems like a nice day. I'll probably go to the square, get a bite to eat, and then head on over. But I really like working 1 to 9. Like, I mean, that's probably my favorite shift, because I add the morning. It's not a rush. A few days ago, I got up at 4:45 in the morning to get ready for work, and it's actually not as bad as you think, but I'm not really a big fan of it either. And there's a shift. There's a shift I'm working 10 to 6, but I'm not a big fan. Now I'm not really a big fan of it either. It's just 1 to 9 is the shift to be at. Alright, I need to get the gaming chair. I was on the couch, but Oh. Alrighty. Man, a fun fact though, when Fortnite first came out, I was playing it probably the mid-season 1 was when I first started playing. And I actually I offered Colin and well when I was playing it and if he wanted to play it and he said no. The first time I offered him to play this game, and obviously he didn't know what it was, but he said no. I will never forget that. I legit will never forget that. The first time ever that I offered him to try Fortnite, and he said no. And I have never spent money on this game either. And I know a lot of people who spend a lot of money on this game, and they and they regret it. But I understand why you would spend money on this game too, because if you spend a lot of money, I mean a lot of time on this game. I don't even know what this is. If you spend a lot of time using a product and you just then it becomes worth it. It's like I spent money on Clash of Clans once, and I got the Barbarian King, and I was still far away from getting to that point, but I was spending a lot of time on it, and I'm like, hey, you know what? I think it's worth it, and I think it was a worthful purchase. I spent $10 on it, and back then, $10 was a good bunch of money at my age, and I feel like there's people around here. We're actually not too bad. I want to get kind of over here. Damn it. Whoa, why can I not do a place marker? There we go. What the fuck? It's kind of weird. It was being a little weird on me. Feel like I'm gonna get sniped. I have no idea what this bench thing is. I really wish there was a Season 2 game mode. And I'm not even joking with you guys. I would spend $100 on a Season 2 Fortnite game mode. Where it was all Season 2 map, Season 2 weapons, Season 2 items. I'm not even joking. You know, it would be really cool if only accounts that was around during Season 2. I think that would be really cool. But maybe that's going a little too far with it, but yeah, we want to go over here. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna place a place mark right here. I like going on the sides. I thought you could dive. Ooh, hello. Uh. And guys, I do highly recommend that you guys take a look at my old streams when I played with Chatmendy, because we had some really nice streams. Not gonna lie. I remember Mountain Crossing, of course Skyway. Okay. Whoa, what the fuck? Guess I better go this way. Bruh. I don't want to go near Retail Row. I don't know if Retail Row is still like mega, what you want to call it, a popular destination, but I know when I played, that was one of the places to go. I don't want, I really don't want to deal with that. Really? Okay. I want to kind of inch up here. Come on. Don't you hate that? You're like, come on. Whoa. How in the world, guys? 15 people left, and I feel like I'm just starting. So I don't think anybody is behind me. And also remember, I want far distance battling, because if I get into a build battle, it's not good for me. Whoa! Oh, a tree. Okay. Am I well hidden? I'm just praying that I'm well hidden. Like, I've seen bushes work, but I feel like... Oh, there's a heli. So what is that? Like, I mean... See that around my guy, there's like a white vision thing, and then... It was like, I'm kind of new to that. Like, I guess that's kind of cool, but... I never signed up for that either. What the fuck? Sorry for my language. Eliminate with a chopper. Final 10, boys. So easy. Oh, there's a guy over there. See, that's like a group. But is that like a... It's like, am I in squads, or is that like a part of the thing? Like, I mean... Now there's like music or something. Yeah, look at that. There's like... What? What the fuck? Dude, that's so dumb. Guys, tell me what the fuck that was. And why was I versing a whole entire squad? That is dumb. And first of all, I wasn't... Somebody tell me what the fuck that was about. Because first of all, I was in a great position for top 10. First of all, bush camping. I was bush camping, and I don't care what anybody else says. Says that is the option in this game, and you have every right to do it. I do get criticized because of it, but I think it's a legit strategy, and I don't get 2 or 3 or how many shits. And then this squad comes up on me out of nowhere, and first of all, they can see me in this bush, which I don't think that was fair. But that was just so dumb. What the fuck is this? okay. But and then of course I'm battling these guys, and I'm all out of health at this point, and this guy just comes up on me, which is fair for him to come up on me. I'm not saying he can't, but that was dumb, man. See, guys, it's like I don't even feel like playing again. I mean, it's just that I'm kind of like a one and done type of Fortnite player, but that was just like, man, that just pisses me off. It really does. It really fucking does. Damn. Wow. What the actual fuck was that? I don't know. Is anybody still watching me? I don't know. But that was some bullshit right there, guys. That was some legit bullshit. But anyways, guys, I'm interested on what you guys are doing in life and things like that. A little quickie right here on my life for anybody who comes on in. Actually, I think I'm about good. I'm gonna probably start getting ready for work. I start at 1, but I'm probably gonna leave at 11 or so. Kind of start walking to the square, and then get a bite to eat possibly, and then head on over to work. The one thing that sucks is that scooter. I love the scooter. My dad and we bought the scooter. I chipped in $100, and but unfortunately it changed everything, and he fell off the scooter, where he was doing a turn, and there was gravel over there, and he just got beat up a little bit, and he's like, I'm done. So, and about 2 weeks later, he sold it. And good news and bad news, I profited $25 off of my investment. And now gaming, he bought a gaming computer, and just damn, it's just, I love that scooter. But later on I might buy my own scooter. But I don't think I will, because it is dangerous. I mean, I would never buy a motorcycle, but I would buy a moped or scooter for in-town travel. But going on nice country roads is great, but I mean, if you're going over, in my opinion, if you're going 30 miles per hour or more, I mean, you better know what you're doing, because it's like, if you get into a car accident at 30 miles per hour, or 40 miles per hour, like, I mean, you're somewhat protected. You're in a vehicle, especially, you know, if you're in a Subaru, you might be all right. But I mean, if you're in a scooter, a moped, or motorcycle, I mean, you know, you're hopefully you're wearing a helmet. You know, that's all I'm gonna say. But you're gonna get scratched up no matter what. So it's, but yeah, I would probably rather want to get a classic car, or excuse me, I would rather get a classic car, rather than get a moped or scooter. So that's just, I really want a classic car. I mean, that's something that I really want to do. It's kind of like a short or long-term goal of mine, whichever one comes first or whatever like that. And I found out that because check it out, I want to go to this, there's a car museum slash sales place nearby, and I found out that online, you don't need your driver's license to buy a car, but you can't test out the car, or which seems fair enough. But it's like, okay, well, you can look at it, but you can't touch it. And it's like, damn it. So, and of course, you know, I would want to test out the car before I buy it. That's just kind of, you know, it's like, what, yeah, you can have your dad or whatever test it out and be like, yeah, Curtis, it's a good one. It's like, but it's kind of like, if you're buying it, you're gonna want to, you know, take it for a spin, you know, so, but yeah, so that's one thing, going on with me, and, alright, I'm gonna let you guys go, but that was dumb how I died. I mean, that really pisses me off. It's the same thing. I remember it pissed a bunch of people off, zombies, when they had the zombies in. And because I know a buddy of mine and me, we were playing, and I remember there was zombies attacking him or whatever, and then, and of course, you can take on the zombies, but then another player, you know, comes on in, and when you're low on health or whatever, and finish up your battle, and he takes you down, and it's like, or even worse, zombies, when the zombies kill you, and you're like, dude. So, but anyways, guys, until next time, this is Captain C signing off. Catch you guys later. Goodbye.